Hey YouTube, Trey here with the Bicycle Station. It is now 2025. Previously was 2024 and I used some stuff. And I'm gonna tell you about some of the stuff that I used in the previous year, 2024. Could you hear Jesse crunching the ice from his cold brew coffee in my introduction?
No, I was muted.
DJIs don't even do a mute. We're gonna start off with the exciting things, the expensive things, the carbon fiber things. And these are two of them.
Oh, there's two?
There's two things that I really liked in 2024. And I tried a lot of things, and these are the two that I still have because I liked them. First, you guys have seen a lot of this bike because I've had it for like a full year. And before I had it, Jesse had it. This is Jesse's hand-me-down Mog, of course.
I rode it one time.
Yeah, Jesse didn't like it, but that's because it's too big. But
Yeah.
we're gonna fix that in the year 2025.
We're fixing it, yeah.
We're gonna fix it. So both of these bikes have a lot of almost trends, I would say, that include things that I like, including Silca titanium bottle cages. I don't know if we were supposed to talk about things that came out in 2024, but these definitely didn't. But we're using them in 2024.
It's like an instrument.
And if you don't have bottles in them, you can play them like an instrument. See, so I have them on this bike. I have them on this bike. I have them on like all of my bikes because I love them. And another Silca product that you can't see really looking at these bikes is all of my chains are always waxed.
Do you want to go grab a bag to show everybody?
Chase is running. She's a runner. This is what I was talking about.
Sweet.
You can use use this literal bag and put it in a pot of hot water and put your chain in it once it's all melted. Or you can pour this in a crock pot and melt it that way. Or you can get the Silca like actual crock pot thing and do it that way.
I prefer cast iron.
You could put it in a cast iron skillet over a wood fire and melt your wax. Anyways, I use it because it's faster and your chains and drivetrain literally last forever if you clean your chain and re-wax it often. Because like this chain and that chain been used a lot.
I watch Trey do this a lot, and I feel like you do it every day.
I definitely wax my chains the most.
Yeah.
Like literally every 3 or 4 rides, I re-wax my chains.
Is that too much?
It might be like an obsession.
Wow.
It's kind of weird, but I like clean chains and clean bikes, so I wax them a lot. Silca also makes really good sealant, but so does Stan's. These are two sealants that I used in 2024. This one specifically for racing, because if you leave it in your tires for like a week, it literally just dries up, which is kind of crazy. Maybe not a week, it might be a month, but...
Stan's race sealant does the same thing, just so we're on the same page.
The race sealant. This is the regular sealant.
Yeah.
It actually seals super, super well, and you could leave it in a tire for 6 months and it won't dry up. Like, it'll keep working, where this stuff like dries up super quick. But I personally think this seals better. So for like race situations where you're like, I don't want a flat, put this stuff in there. And then if you don't care as much about flatting but don't want to change your tires and sealant, run the Stan's. While we're on the Silca topic, this is the last Silca product, I promise.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I think.
They don't have that many products.
They don't have that many products, but I've mentioned like
all of them?
2 of them. Bottle cages and sealant.
Everything they make? I'm surprised you don't have like a 3D printed derailleur hanger or something.
That would be cool. But they do make this pump. And this is universally everyone's favorite pump that has used it, because look at the numbers. From 0.
Well, that's why I like this pump, because you can actually read it.
0 to 30, it's like extra big increments, and then from 30 up, the increments are like smaller. So when you're doing like gravel tire pressure, you can really dial in your pressure, which some people like probably don't care. They just like pump up their tires and squish it, and they're like, yeah, that's good. But I'm like, I need mine at 21.5 PSI, and you can do it on that. So that's really good. Next on my list of things that I liked is the brand Reserve and all of their products, I think. Some of them I like better than others, but these two, actually, these are by far my favorite wheels ever. These are the 4044 GR wheels. They're like gravel specific, so they're 27 mil internals. I think we've talked about them in another video or two.
There's like a whole video about
this.
this.
We love these wheels. They are light and wide and aero for gravel stuff and durable. And I personally think these are the best gravel wheels out right now. Let me know if you agree. And then these are the, I don't know what these ones are called, the 6352s. Rear is deeper than the front. These also have the 180 hubs like these other ones, so they're nice and light. And we tested these wheels, but the cheaper version, and they were like way faster than every other wheel we tested. So I would just assume that these more fancy wheels are even faster because they were like 100 grams or something lighter than the other ones. Those wheels are sick and fast. What's up? Look at this bar tape. Do you know what this is?
Yes.
It's Berg bar tape. I like this stuff, but this isn't a 2024 Revolution talking point. But Berg bar tape definitely is. We have been doing almost all of our drop bar custom builds with this stuff, and everybody that has used it has loved it, and we're gonna continue to keep using it. It's like the best bar tape out there.
Really good.
Really good. Come out with some new ones that I haven't tried yet, like some thicker stuff, and I think they made some like grippier stuff too. But this stuff personally is thick and grippy enough for me, so I don't think I would change. But yeah, looking forward to trying their newer stuff. Before moving away from bikes, these tires, although I don't know why these haven't caught on as much as other tires, the Thunderbolts, in whatever size you want, the best gravel tire out. Everyone is like, nah man, the Conti Race Kings. I think these are faster. And I've used these, I don't know, a lot this year and haven't flatted them. And I've taken them on and off a couple times and found like legit thorns and things in them. So they're not like as, I don't know, fragile as some people say. So I'm gonna keep using these things.
Who's flatted one? I haven't flatted one.
Jesse hasn't flatted. I don't know anybody that's flatted
I don't
one.
either.
But people are just like, you gotta use the Race Kings if you don't want to flat. And I'm like, well, I haven't flatted these, so I'm gonna keep using them because they're definitely faster than the Race Kings.
I think Schwabel in general is faster than Continental, just across the board.
I'm gonna disagree on the road, but I think everywhere else, yes, I would agree.
You just haven't tried the
We're
pro
gonna
ones.
we're gonna do a lot of tire testing as soon as it's not 1 foot of snow outside. We've been wanting to do a gravel tire like shootout test thing for like
We're trying
2
so hard.
months out. Yeah, look outside.
There's just so much snow.
It would be snow testing, not gravel testing.
There's like mountains of snow everywhere.
It's trainer season right now.
Watch out, y'all. I'm actually doing my trainer rides.
Jesse is training for the first time in 1 year. And he's gonna be faster than he was in 2024, so y'all better be training too. And if you want a coach, hit me up, because I coach Jesse, and if he does his workouts, he's gonna be good.
Isn't that so funny?
Yeah.
You just do your training plan, you might be good at stuff.
So I think that covers everything on bicycles that I used and liked in 2024, except for maybe SRAM, just as a whole. Just SRAM. It's good. Use it.
It's good.
It's good. Other things.
So
this one,
oh, I'm too close to you.
Jesse
Sorry.
doesn't know. No one knows. This is like kind of a weird thing, but these, do you know what these are?
I do know what those are.
So these are Trek Madone bottles. I don't have the cages. I don't know where they're at. I'll find them later. But when you put these on your bicycle with the Trek Madone cages, and they sit in there like that.
Do they work on the S5?
They work on every bike.
I think
put them on a couple. I put them on my drop bar hardtail. We never tested them, but just the way they sit, they gotta be more aero than regular bottles. So if you're doing like a short race where you don't have to switch out bottles, or maybe like a 60-mile race where you only need 2 bottles in a pack or something like that, I think you should run these because they'll probably make your bike like a little bit more aero, and they work just fine. And I've used them a couple of times and had no problems. They're actually kind of cool. Trek made something cool for once. And if you have a Trek Madone and you're not using these, that bike is not aero anymore, by the way. So
Did somebody do science?
No, but they made the whole bike around these bottles, and I bet it just turns it into like an even slower Amonda if you put round bottles on it or something.
Dang.
I think these are the only reason it's like kind of aero. This looks like, if you watch Jesse's video, his fishnet jersey. But this fishnet jersey is the Specialized Bicycle Components fishnet jersey, which I wore this thing a ton this year.
I think it's is it called the Prime?
Probably.
Okay,
But
I'm pretty sure it's
so
Prime.
I got this before we were able to get Panama Studio stuff. I think their fishnet jersey is lighter and probably better, but I have yet to try it. This one is definitely cheaper, so if you're looking for a cheaper option, and if Specialized is still making these, I would get one of these for racing because it keeps you cool for sure. Oh, they're inside out.
Dude. That's not okay.
These, the Panama Studios mechanism bibs are the best bibs like ever made.
Yeah, I have a set too.
So I've tried these ones from PA and like 100 other brands, and then I've tried the Essentials from PA and the Mechanism Pro from PA, and these are my favorite ever. So if you want to get in some of the most comfy bibs ever, hit us up.
We should have
from thebicyclestation.com.
Why do you think? Because I have the same opinion because I have all of the different paw kinds, and those are easily the best ones, and I don't understand why.
For me, it's the compression. Like the fabric's obviously stretchy, so you can like put it on and stuff, but once it's on, it compresses your legs in such a way that it feels really good. Compression fabrics are a thing for like sport performance and other sports.
Like football?
Like football, like swimming. All the swimmers that have like compressive whatever, I don't know. A lot of people use compression clothing. These not only feel comfortable, but also are compressive. It could help performance, I don't know. But highly recommend those. Last thing, for my favorite things from 2024, Carbs Fuel Gels. We don't even sell these, but I started using these like towards the end of the year this year. And this is the only thing that I've found that like I can eat a crap ton of and it doesn't make my stomach hurt, and I can keep pedaling hard and not run out of carbs in my body.
You've had the opposite problem of me. Like, I can pretty much eat anything indefinitely.
Yeah.
And Trey, specifically, I remember you telling me Beta Fuel like destroyed you, right?
Beta Fuel is like the worst product I've tried.
Which is hilarious.
It tastes fine. I can drink it, but I think I've used it. I can't remember if it was 2 or 3 races this year, but every time I used it, I had like just the worst day ever. And then when I didn't use it, I would have a better day. And then I started using this for like the last 2 or 3 races of the year, and I had like performances that I didn't think I could do. So I would recommend these, but buy Beta Fuel from thebicyclestation.com.
No, I don't care.
So that is a wrap on some things that I like from 2024. We'll see what I continue to use in 2025, or what I might like switch to or try other things, and we'll like other things better than these things. Thanks for watching. Follow us on Instagram and subscribe and all those things.
Sweet.
Bye.
Bye.